Welcome to Palau, a country that is so small that when you're walking around, you think that it's yours. There's only 20,000 people in this country, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. It's so beautiful and it's so small that when you come in, they make you pledge to keep it and conserve its beautiful nature. Besides the size, though, it has a huge Capitol building. It's in the middle of the country. You have to drive like an hour to get to it. It's a very small country, but there's many things to do, and it's actually quite expensive. There's a lot of activities that you can do around. Most of them cost about $100 plus the permits and entries to the park. However, as you're already there, you might as well just do them. You can't really wander on your boat as most of the country, almost 90% of the island is protected, so you have to book these tours in order to visit the place. You will be stopping at different locations and doing snorkeling and whatever you choose to do. Basically, you're cruising around in these boats and you will be going around what is called the rock islands, which are the rock formations that you see from above, and is probably the most typical sight that you have from pictures of Palau. View's amazing wherever you go. It's very virgin everywhere, and you can also do scuba diving, but scuba diving is about $500 a day and you need a permit. You will also be stopping at the beach. We saw, as you can see, some manta rays. Even you will see all sorts of creatures scuba diving. We stopped at a beach, and at the beach we already saw a turtle. We already saw a shark that was fishing the little fishes that were at the seashore. And this is just in a virgin island where we stop for lunch, because the tours, they include lunch if it's a full day. So you stop at a little virgin island with nobody there, just you, white sand, pure paradise. As you go around the rock islands, you will be stopping in a few places depending on what you have booked. You can either book 2 stops of snorkeling, 3 stops of snorkeling, it depends. The tours will have snorkeling gear for you and also some frog feet in order for you to kind of check it out. You also have to carry life vests with you, but that's just kind of the law. You don't really have to carry it on you. You can carry it like with your hand, or they can hold on to it so you can kind of go. Also, when you are snorkeling, you're going to get really tanned. You will see all sorts of creatures. It's really cool and it's very amazing. They're all around you. But of course, don't pollute the place. So don't put your sunscreen. You can buy some sunscreen on the island, which is coral reef safe. It's about $16 US, $14 US in some places. And otherwise, what you can also do, which is what I did, is you can wear one of these UV t-shirts, very thin. You wear them in the water. You don't have to be thinking about putting on and taking off sunscreen. And then you can just spend the whole day under the water. As you can see, this was just really close to the surface. You see all sorts of fishes, all colors of coral, of everything, and this wasn't even far. We even saw manta rays, octopuses, anything, and this is just snorkeling, so you can imagine what scuba diving is. However, you do need to pay a lot more money. The currency is basically the US dollar. So either you have US dollars, or some places you can pay with card, but not a lot of them. So bring US dollars. Another very popular stop is the jellyfish lake. When we went, there were not a lot of jellyfish. So basically because it wasn't the season, and also it's getting a little bit hot, so there's not that many in it. So we didn't really want to contribute to that, so we didn't really go. It is cool to take a picture and all that, but it's also pretty expensive. So I don't know, it's up to you if it's worth it. From here, we went on to the Milky Way, which is actually a really cool place. As you can see, as you're driving in, it's absolutely amazing. The waters start to change color because of the mineral-rich sediment that it has. It's like bentonite clay that you can splatter all over your body. As you can see, it's kind of this enclosed area that the water is very calm because it's kind of enclosed and protected by little islands, and it's very, very peaceful. You go in there and the little boat stops on a little platform and you can just kind of swim around. It's not very deep, so you can even reach down to get some of the clay, but they will bring out with a bucket some of the clay and everybody's like just splattering the clay all over themselves. And actually it's good to let it dry. You don't have that much time, but in order to get the benefits, you should let it dry and then you just chill there for a while. It's absolutely beautiful, and then you go to the next stop. This is an island in the middle of the Pacific, so the weather is changing a lot. It can rain and then it can be sunny. We actually, the whole week that we were there, the whole week it said that it was gonna be pouring rain every single day with snowstorms. And then we just had sun. The other sites, even though you can book them, we did it on our own. We rented a car. It was not expensive. And the first stop that we did was Nyardamau Falls. It's about $10 to enter, and you do like a 30-minute, 1-hour hike. It's not a hard hike, and they have like poles, sticks that you can use like poles. I totally recommend doing the hike. It first has some steps going down, but then it's just like regular hike. There are a few other falls that you can check out closer to the capital, but this one is actually the nicest and probably the biggest, I believe. And you can hike through the river also. Some parts are quite slippery, so just be careful. But the falls themselves are absolutely amazing, super tropical, very nice. We also stopped at the Badralchao stone monoliths. I don't really know how to pronounce it. There's a few different theories on what they are. The main one is that it's the remains of a large traditional house. It's not a must, but it's a nice little stop. After that, what we did is we stopped at a beach, very virgin, beautiful, transparent, total paradise, virgin, no buildings at all, just trees, super exotic. Palau sits on a coral platform. So until you get to the edge, it's not deep at all. And the water in that beach was like so warm and clear. It was absolutely amazing. We had a lot of fun. Just be careful with the sun because you get tanned really hard, very quick. We spent a whole afternoon there just chilling, you know, kind of after lunch, just a day of relax. There was a lot of locals along the shore, just having barbecue, the kids playing around. There's a few kind of dogs. The last activity that we did, and as I say, Palau is expensive, so you don't have to do it all. But as we were there, you're like, you know what? We're going to either see it now or we're never going to see it. So the last one that we did was the flight to kind of oversee the whole thing. It was a bit cloudy, so some of the sun rays didn't get through and put all the whole show on the ocean, but it was still absolutely amazing to just fly over it. It's a beautiful paradise. I would recommend you to sit on the right side in the back 2 seats so you can get a better view, because it does a clockwise circle around all the islands, and it's just absolutely amazing. It's an awe moment all the time. And while we're cruising over the island, just to tell you, there's a few kind of cheap options that you can figure out. There's a really big mall in the entrance where you could buy pretty much anything you need to do, even snorkel equipment, anything, shirts, even souvenirs, anything you need. There's also a few restaurants in the mall that are cheaper than the normal ones in the town. Restaurants in general tend to be about $20 a dish or so. You can also grab your own snorkeling gear, and around the city there's like a few beaches that you can just go and snorkel, and that's actually free, no problem. You can also buy whatever you need. I needed a SIM card for my phone. I went to the local kind of provider and I bought a SIM card, charge it $10, and then you can call home and do whatever. And regarding driving, people drive pretty slow because nobody actually has an insurance. So be careful, just drive slow. And renting a car is about $30 a day. There is actually no insurance. Maybe some of them might have, mine didn't. So you just be careful when you drive, and then just enjoy the island. It's an absolute paradise.